Hello Scorpio, and welcome to your reading. Before we begin, I would like to say that this could be past, present or future energy, but for me as a reader, the energy truly begins as soon as you are guided to clicking on this video. This will resonate with you if this message was meant for you. If it does not resonate, please be sure to check your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Jupiter, because they are all important in their own way. If you feel divinely guided towards a personal reading with me, my website is in the description box below, along with any details of the extended reading for this video. So now, let's get started. We now open ourselves up to the energy that we are about to receive. We are open, we are accepting with love and light. We are ready. So now, Scorpio, as I ring the singing bowl, I would just like you to let this noise roll through your senses and take a long breath in and then release. Perhaps imagine light flowing through you. We are ready. Beautiful. So now I'm going to look at your current situation regarding love, and then your partner's current situation, love, and then I'm going to expand on both of your energy. But please do remember that because I am connecting with both of you, that this could be interchangeable, this could be vice versa. So take it how it resonates, take the message how you're guided to by your spirit guides. Scorpio, current situation regarding love. Wow. So the first card we have for you, Scorpio, is the Two of Cups here. So you're really thinking about a divine union here. These individuals, they're looking upon one another and they're understanding each other completely, and it's almost like they don't even have to speak, they just look into each other's eyes and there's this inner knowing, there's this chemistry between them. She's holding on to a cup and he is holding on to his, and these represent feelings and deep emotions, and they're exchanging those together mutually. So you really, I feel, are working towards a love that is mutual, a love that is connected on a deeper level. My guides are telling me one where your hearts are one, are intertwined with another. Yeah. And there's two people in this card, and it's, you appreciate just the two of you. That close bond that is just so committed, I feel. You want sincerity. And I'm seeing you want someone to be more open with you. You want someone to be as sincere as possible with you. Scorpio, current situation regarding love. Yeah, you don't want someone to just put on a mask. You don't want to be with someone that... You see how this individual, they're wearing this quite eccentric clothing compared to this lady. This lady is dressed in white. And here you're looking upon this individual, and you don't want them to put on... In this relationship, you don't want there to be a facade. You don't want anything to feel unnatural or inauthentic. And I feel you're asking for a relationship that is very much real, very much raw, very truthful and bare. Current situation regarding love. Wow, I mean, Scorpio. We have the Two of Cups followed by the Empress card. These are really good cards to come out. I mean, we're starting off the reading with such positive and loving energy coming from you. The Empress is someone that holds unconditional love. You accept this relationship no matter what. You're willing to go through anything, to go through the good and the bad and everything in between, because you're coming from a place of authenticity. The Empress creates, the Empress gives birth to creations that are long-standing. She has, I feel, tended to this forest behind her, and she's looking in front of her, and she's deciding on what to build next. And as she's deciding, you see her head is lighting up with all of these stars, these dreams of the future. And she's quite comfortable. She's quite comfortable with herself. She knows her worth. She knows her purpose in life. And because this is coming out in a love reading, you know, this as well means the mother of the deck. This is maternal energy. So this is someone that wants to nurture this relationship and provide in a very sensitive and caring way. She may be in tune with her intuition and her inner knowing, her inner feeling, and being guided towards these natural instincts within her. Yeah, I'm being drawn towards the feminine energy of both these cards. That nurturing energy, Scorpio. Yeah. Thick and thin, getting through anything together. The Five of Pentacles here. You're someone that wouldn't let anyone down. You see these individuals are out in the cold. They are deprived in some way. They are lacking. But it's through these times of deprivation that they realise who is really there for them. They realise who their true friends are, their true companions. And this is what you're putting forward here. This is the energy regarding this relationship that you're accepting. You're completely accepting. But really all you want here, you see how these individuals, they're not putting on a facade. They're not pretending to be okay. They're clearly distressed in some way. They're very truthful. They're very open. They're very honest. So again, there's this need for accepting the relationship and needing something authentic, needing to make sure that this is in its truth completely, no matter what, even if it means this, okay? Even if it means revealing, you know, this, I mean, this is deprivation, this is complete sense of lack, and you're accepting no matter what. And I feel as well here, this is what the reason why you're like this is because you've had to go through this period yourself. You've had to go through a period of feeling alone, of feeling like nobody was there for you at one point. And this feeling, this stayed with you in some way. This formed you in some way. And you never want anyone else to feel like that. In a way, you relate to this. You relate to the trials and tribulations of others. You have this empathy within you that you can't really. It's just an innate. It's a natural instinct within you just to help the less fortunate, I feel. And you not only apply that into your life, but you also apply that in your relationships. You know, if you're down, you would expect your partner to bring you back up. If your partner's down, you would bring your partner back up, and you wouldn't do so through, you know, it would just be a natural way. It would just be the way you would, you would go there. You wouldn't have to think about it really. You wouldn't have to think twice about it. So, really good energy coming from you, Scorpio. And these are not feelings to take lightly. You very much want to stay in your truth. You want to be in this place of natural love that flows not only within you but within those around you. And that means that you're feeling a little bit on guard at the moment. You're feeling quite protective. But you see, sword energy again, this is all about being who you are, being truthful, and you know, there's a reason why this individual has to protect themselves in some way. It's because they never want to go back to that place of lack again. They never want to go back to that place, and they never want to see anyone else go back to that place. So in love, they put themselves forward, they put themselves out there in a way that perhaps is even too much for them to really comprehend, but they can't help it. They feel the need to, they feel this urge. So this is you, Scorpio, in this relationship. It's as though you just feel like you have to, you feel drawn to. It's like you can't control yourself here. But you're also growing, you're also trying to tone down that energy, tone down that urge to be too protective in a way. I feel like wanting to help so much that, that your focus is less on yourself and more on those around you. Because you just see the trials and tribulations of others on a deeper level, and you feel like you have to. You feel like you have this responsibility, this duty. Yeah. But you're working on this. You're working on this energy, and you're trying to you're trying to decide where to best place this energy, where you can use this energy and move forward, and where you can let go. But you're still coming from this place of unconditional love. Your morals and values are quite strong at the moment. Okay. Scorpio, we have the Death card here. This is a card of real transformation. This is a cycle coming to an end, and perhaps this is many different cycles within your life that you're acknowledging, and you're seeing how you have reacted to certain situations. You're looking back at your interpretation now of those situations, and your interpretation of them when they were actually happening, and that change of perception. You feel like you have truly grown as an individual, and you keep growing. But now this is a sense of really coming to some closure, really coming to some acceptance, I feel, within this card. And accepting a new journey within your life, accepting that you're on a new path now, and that was, that's past energy, that's energy that you have already mastered. And now moving forward, you're in this Empress energy, which is someone that is a true creator, someone that can have a real union with an individual, have a real equal relationship that is of true value and worth and love. And this can also be, again, being yourself, embracing yourself, knowing who you are, and staying behaving in a way and staying in alignment with who you are. Yeah, and I'm actually noticing here, you see that sun is coming up. And what it's doing, you see that sun in the background? What that sun is doing is it's shining light on past situations, past cycles. And it's giving you a lot of clarity. And you're feeling quite safe and secure and warm as you look back and you realise how much you have overcome. How much you have learnt. And how you can apply that now in these future cycles, and not in a way of past energy, in a way of growth, in a way of experience, using your life experience to your advantage. And this can be a resurrection, this can be a rebirth in some way, but it's rebirthing yourself in a way that is truly transformational. So that's very beautiful energy, Scorpio, for you. And now let's look at your partners. Scorpio's partner, current situation regarding love. Scorpio's partner, current situation regarding love. Okay. So the first card out for your partner, Scorpio, is the Two of Pentacles. I feel like this individual is finding a way to truly balance their life commitments. The Pentacles represent long-standing goals, long-standing commitments, and they are coming to a place now where they can maintain balance. They can do so in a way where they can give their best foot forward. I feel in this relationship they can move forward in a way that is going to be productive. You see how they're looking upon this pentacle, and this pentacle represents this relationship, and they're also able to hold up other commitments in their life. And this may have been difficult in the past, so maybe that's why this is coming up. And we do have the infinity sign here. So they feel this relationship isn't going anywhere. This is part of their life. They've made this a comfortable part of their life that they can manage. They can manage their life commitments, and they can also, have this love, have this true love that is going to be, actually in a way it's like this commitment, this love gives them the strength to balance their responsibilities, to balance their life commitments. It could be that as well. It's like complementing one another. These pentacles complementing one another. And you see these waters behind, they're quite rocky, right? And they're behind them. So there's these rocky waters that are behind them now. Making that decision to really come to a place of harmony rather than ups and downs. I'm thinking here, I'm just seeing an image here of something going up and down and then just smoothing out, just harmony. And it's kind of like that Six of Swords energy, where there's there's rocky waters, and then you're moving forward to calmer waters. And that's what your partner, that's the energy of your partner. I feel they've moved on from that. They're now at their destination of in a way finding calm within responsibility. Your partner's current situation regarding love. Okay, 2 cards wanted to come out. We have the Justice card and we have the Page of Cups. So they want something equal in this relationship. They want true balance that aligns with both of your morals and values, and we see that really, Scorpio, you're very much in line with those. And here they're looking upon this and they're holding these scales, they're holding this sword of truth, and they're wanting a very serious commitment. They're wanting complete trust in one another. They're not going to, this is someone that stays true to their words. They're very committed. So whatever they say to you, it's coming from a place of true trust, I feel. They want balance. And the balance here is what's most important to them right now. Maintaining balance. And actually that's interesting, isn't it? Because we have this 2 of Pentacles energy. This person is quite literally balancing these pentacles, and then we move forward to the Justice card as the major arcana, which really amplifies this meaning. And they're in a place where they see this relationship very clearly. It's like, again, we go back to that, they could look at you and they could know. It's like this inner knowing of what's to come, this inner knowing. You see how this individual, the look within them, it's like they truly see everything. Regardless of what you express, they see everything. And I feel like most importantly here, they see that they want to be with you. They're coming from a place of justice, and they're coming from a place of sincerity. This individual is highly in tune with their emotions and feelings. They know what they want. They have this empathy within them, this understanding within them to really move forward in this relationship in a way which extends their cup of love, which extends their passion towards you. But they see that there's so much more to grow in this relationship. This is just the beginning. And I would compare this to a book. So if they feel you're going to be together long term, and I feel like here with the Justice card they do, then they know that day by day this relationship is going to grow, and that's that inner knowing within them. And this is a page, and that's a whole book, right? You're page by page going through this book, and it's like there's an endless number of chapters that can be created and will be created. They have faith in this. They have true faith in this relationship. And the Page of Cups, they are authentic. They are, yeah, again, sincere, Scorpio, which is what you're, yeah, this is your focus. They want to communicate clearly with you. They want to express their love for you. Okay, we have 2 more cards. The last cards for your partner's current situation regarding love. The 7 of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So here what I'm getting is they're coming towards you and they're offering this cup of love, this 1 cup of love, but inside them it's like, in order to extend this cup, they've been thinking about all of the possibility in this relationship within themselves. You see, on the surface, they're trying to remain quite composed here and, you know, express themselves and hold this cup, right? And then in their mind here, they're just thinking, they're in awe. You see how this person is looking upon this cloud and they're just taken aback by it. So I feel like they're really, I think, surprised by really how much they fell for you. It's like they didn't see it coming at first, and then they just stumbled across all of this opportunity, all of this possibility, and they're really analysing this love. They're analysing everything, all of the potential within it, so that this is really good energy, I feel. And it's like, even after they offer their love, you know, after this, it's like, in the back of their mind still there's this, all of the other pages in the future, what possibly could be on them. They're just, it's almost in a state of analysis paralysis where they're so in their thoughts that they don't express themselves properly. But they are, I feel like they're finding a way, they're slowly getting there. And they're looking upon these cups with hope. And my guides, they drew me in the picture to the snake here. And the snake can sometimes be deception. But what I'm getting here is they're even looking upon the snake in the cup as some sort of opportunity. They're looking at everything in a light of hope, in a light of faith. And actually it's almost like they're thinking about, oh, will this person ever hurt me? Will this person ever hurt me, right? That's one of the potential outcomes of investing their love in looking at these cups. And then they're again thinking, no, this person will never hurt me, and they're hopeful, they're faithful. It's like, and it's as though they're thinking, even if you did deceive them in some way, let's say that you did, it's like they feel this sense that everything will be okay no matter what. It's like you can come back from anything together, you can get through anything. Kind of like those vows together in marriage, you know, making those vows and doing so from a place of, you know, not seeing the future ahead, but having this inner knowing within you, you know. So that's your partner's energy. And the last card is, yeah, very beautiful, Scorpio. We have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is someone that does not move forward unless they know they are going to succeed, unless they have everything in place. They're the most reliable knight because they have this experience behind them that, you know, they want to commit, they want to truly commit all of themselves, and once they do, it's really very substantial. They know what they have to offer, and what they have to offer is a strong and stable commitment. They're so sure of this, they're so sure of themselves that look, they don't move forward, they just sit there because there's this knowing, this inner knowing again. And if, let's say, this Empress wanted to send a knight out on a journey, there's the Knight of Swords, there's the Knight of Cups, there's the Knight of Wands, but she would choose the Knight of Pentacles. Why? Because the Knight of Pentacles is the most reliable knight, and she knows that, you know, whatever happens, they will come back with success. However long it takes them, there will be success. Yeah, look at this. They're looking at this journey ahead. They're looking at this journey with you, and they're so sure that this is going to work out that perhaps they're going slowly. They're taking it slowly. And it's all about their perception of slow as well, right? Because if they feel like they're going to be with you forever, then I feel like that just changes everything for them. And I'm getting an image of, you see these other responsibilities in their life, their goals in life, their life commitments. And it's like they hold you at the forefront, they hold you in their hand. They hold this relationship in their hand. And then behind the scenes here, their other pentacles, I'm getting an image of a bag on this horse, and their other life commitments are in this bag, and they're secure, they're very much secure, but they're just, you know, actually while they're riding on this journey of life, I'd say this, you know, this horse represents, you know, going through life, getting through life. You know, you're right there, really close to them. Not only close to their head, but also close to their heart. So wow, that's very beautiful. Very beautiful energy from your partner. And they're just coming from a place of pure potential and sincerity. But in a way it's interesting because the Page of Cups is the most authentic, the most emotionally in tune, right? They're coming from a place of love. But then again, you know, even though they're being sincere, there is this behind them, there is this in their mind, okay? So it's like they're being sincere, but they're not revealing everything. They're not revealing all of these cups to you as they should, and perhaps that's because they don't want to feel too exposed, too open, too out in the open, too vulnerable in a way, I guess. Because they feel like with this one cup, you see what they're wearing here? They're wearing this clothing that stands out quite a bit. So it's like if they revealed everything, they would stand out even more. And it's like they value their privacy, they value their thoughts, and they feel like they'll come out in time. You know, step by step, they value their emotions. should I say, not thoughts, their emotions, their feelings. And they want to give these feelings to you. There's no doubt about that. So now let's move on to how they see you, Scorpio. So how they see you and how you see them. Okay. This is my dreamer card. So they see you as someone that is following your dreams. You're following a journey that's more about self-growth and life purpose more than anything, they feel. They see you looking upon a journey in admiration. You see how this individual, they're looking at this wand, they're holding this wand with both hands in a very tender and gentle way. So they feel that you're quite caring, quite, I feel, gentle towards them, protective in a way actually, because look, they're just holding on, they're looking over this wand, this journey, and they're very much coming from a place of this maternal care, I feel. Yeah, so yeah, they do. They feel like you're quite caring. They see this side of you. They feel this side of you. They feel like the journey that you're offering is one that is of true substance, because it's one where you can grow together. It's one where you can follow your dreams together rather than just being too serious, I feel. I mean, they're very serious, but it's like you provide that balance for them. When they look at you, they see not only this justice card, but they also see their dreams, a path towards true purpose. So how does your partner see you, Scorpio? Wow. So 2 cards have come out. We have the Sun card and we have the King of Pentacles. So the Sun card is known as it can be known as the happiest card in the deck. But the way I'm feeling here is that you really warm their hearts. They see you as someone that could offer, that has the potential here to offer true security, true stability. But this stability is one of happiness and emotional fulfillment. You see this wall, this person, they can be themselves around you. I feel you see this child here. This child can feel safe and secure because they are behind these walls. They are behind this stable wall that, you know, only lets through the sun. And the sun, again, this is hope. This is warmth, and you know, this is you just being yourself with them. You know, they see you for who you are, and it makes them want to go to this place as well. And go to this place of true freedom in authenticity. Yeah. I just feel like you warm their heart, Scorpio. And these flowers, these flowers, they stand tall. They're nurtured. So you're a very nurturing and kind individual. Very open. But also quite serious when you need to be with this King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is someone that is very hardworking. They have built themselves up from the bottom. They have followed their goals, and they see you as slowly achieving what you know, all of these different responsibilities, these life commitments that these pentacles represent, and able to offer them a stable and committed relationship also. This is really a partner here. The King of Pentacles, if they see you as this is a partner that can, you know, they do respect. They respect and they feel like you're reliable again. So they're moving forward in the Knight of Pentacles, and it's because they see you as this king. They see you as quite generous and giving also. You know, you give and you don't expect to receive anything back, I feel. You just have so much to give that is of substance, and they admire that about you, but they want to give to you as well. They want this balance. Perhaps this is you in your life, right? It's you giving and giving and giving, creating all of this abundance. And, you know, if it's not for you, it's, you know, for those around you. You actively pursue this, and they feel like, you know, you deserve everything that you have. You deserve more than what you have, even. The King of Pentacles is someone that can plan a future. So they feel like you're very capable here of planning a future that is not only going to be safe and secure and emotionally fulfilling, but it's also going to be stable. Stable in a sense of practical, of being grounded, of having a lot of hard work behind it, you know, those roots, having those roots in place in order for the sun to truly nourish those flowers. Yeah. How does your partner see you? Okay. The Seven of Wands. So I feel like they see you as moving away from a place of being guarded and being very protective over I feel the wands can represent daily, just little daily responsibilities again, on a more personal level. Passion, you know, holding back in some way, feeling on guard. And all of these wands coming towards you here, and not really knowing which way to turn. But they see you holding this wand and you're letting go. It's like you're throwing this wand out over all of these other ones, and you're turning around and you're walking forward and taking a higher ground. Yeah. Taking a high ground against anything that is just immature or lacks substance, I feel. And actually as well, I'm seeing a dual meaning here, because I'm seeing that this could also mean here that in the past, the passions that they have just dwindled out. The passions that they have just been, in a way, just lacking. I mean, there was something there was something missing. And they look at you and they see you here as standing above all of these passions and being truly on your own level completely when they see you. You see, this was everyone else, right? Or perhaps situations in their life that lacked passion, that they truly want, they weren't truly fulfilled, right? And then there's you, and you're just here on this ground and there's no one else there. It's just like there's only you. And it's you plant the right seeds that are going to really grow this relationship into something that is substantial, that is going to be a real journey that is worth pursuing, and they only want to pursue this journey with you. There's nobody else. So how do they see you, Scorpio? Okay, wow. The last card for you is the Two of Wands. They see you as making a decision to move forward, acknowledging how far you've come already, and that could be in your own personal journey or in this relationship, and now deciding on a new phase and the anticipation of that phase. They're holding this world in their hand, and I feel like this represents, but this person is you, so they see you holding this world in your hand, and this world represents your personal truth, and you're looking upon the future, you're looking upon this vast, I feel this is an ocean in front of you, this is a deep ocean, and you're looking upon this and you're deciding which path is going to really align with your personal growth, and in turn I feel like your personal growth is going to really build this relationship and grow this relationship also. So you're making some big life decisions in your, this is a journey of the soul. This is a deep journey that you're deciding to pursue, and you're just looking out and taking a step back before you truly move forward and, wow, just move across that ocean, I feel. So your partner sees you as on a journey of personal growth. Really a journey of self-discovery and taking an open perspective. They feel like whatever journey you choose or are on in your movements forward is going to be of true purpose and value. And again, this really does relate back to the Page of Wands energy. Holding on to that journey, and that journey being life purpose and dreams. How beautiful. So now, Scorpio, let's look at how you see your partner regarding love. How do you see your partner? Wow, so we have 2 cards for you. We have the Ace of Swords, which I feel like really does align with this reading. And we have the 4 of Cups. So I'll expand on the Ace of Swords first. This is a card of inner truth and moving forward with, you know, quite a lot of intelligence and substance. And you see them now as embracing who they are and really using their mind first and foremost to take steps in this relationship, really analysing, you know, the best path that is going to be quite an intelligent move, I feel. Quite a victorious move. But as well, this is about how you can look at them and you can truly understand them, you can truly trust them, because you know that they have trust in this relationship. And when they have trust, it's like you come to this mutual understanding, and it really does, it provides peace for you and comfort. Yeah, you notice that crown at the top there. They value, for some reason my guides are telling me consistency. So you're seeing that the more consistent they are with you and the more aligned with their truth they are to you, that the more victory there's going to be in this relationship. And yeah, you do. You see them coming out of a place of lack, coming out of a place of, you know, deprivation in some sense as well here, because we have these 3 cups and they're sitting here and these cups are empty. These cups represent emotions in the past that went unfulfilled. This is losing interest in what they once loved and really going within themselves here. And you're offering this cup of love and extending your heart to them, extending your hand to them. And it's like they're turning their head, but you feel like they need to acknowledge this cup even more. They need to acknowledge this, because this cup that you're offering is full. This is of substance. This isn't like those other cups. So it's like you want them to know that that's the case, and that they, you know, you see this, you see what they've had to go through, the lack they've had in the past, in past situations, and you're coming in now saying, look, this is going to be emotionally fulfilling, and the more open we are with one another, the better this is going to be. Yeah. So it's like perhaps they were holding themselves back in some way, whether that's in their life or with you, and you're trying to think of a way to reassure them, to show them that what they have given you is authentic and in their truth, and the more they give, the more this is going to grow the relationship, the more victorious this relationship is going to be. And to never go back to that place, or perhaps encouraging them not to go back to that place of losing interest and lack and deprivation, because right now, you know, that in the future, this is not, you know, this is, you know, this cup is full, this cup is not empty. Okay, so yeah, you are very much, Scorpio, a reassuring individual. You're very much here taking on that nurturing energy, that maternal energy, I feel. And that's really coming across here in the way you see this individual. Because you're acknowledging them for the aspects of themselves that sometimes, you know, if someone didn't care, they wouldn't acknowledge those aspects, would they? So it's like you're very much taking everything about them into consideration in the movements forward. And the next card here is, wow. So I mean, look, the major arcana to support this is the Strength card. Okay? And this is saying being strong with one another. And this lady, she approaches, so this lady is you, right? And you're approaching this lion. This is how you see this individual. You're approaching this individual, and there's this inner knowing, there's this inner trust within you. Because lions, they can be, you know, they can hurt you. There's a potential that they can. But it's like, you know that they're tame, you know that they are calm in their, you know, in their actions. You know that they will not jump at you, they will not pounce at you. And if anything, you can communicate with each other even though you do not share the same language. You know, despite your differences here, there's this mutual understanding, this mutual tenderness and strength. You know, she has this inner strength to really stroke this lion, and this lion looks up at her, and this lion admires her. So I mean, it's like you're looking at this individual, and you know, you're seeing them being strong, and you're also saying as well that, look, no matter what, there's nothing I can't deal with, there's nothing I can't approach. I can approach this lion, I can approach a lion and trust this lion. So it's like, whatever this was, whatever this lack was that, you know, you're coming out of, if this is the case, I can tame this lion. I am very much very much in my truth. And she's wearing white. You know, let me just, you know, she's wearing white, and you see how this individual again stands out to you. This lion stands out, you know, so it's like they stand out to you. They stand out to you. You can understand them. There may not be this, you know, you may not be able to fully communicate, but you do, you understand them. And I feel like they know that as well. They know that so much so that they have all of these cups in their mind. They have all of these thoughts in their mind that they are keeping within themselves, Scorpio. Because they know that the more they reveal to you, the more you see. You just see it. You see everything. But yeah, you're acknowledging that they've had to be strong. They've had to be strong. But there's a sense of harmony here. You know, they've found harmony, and that could be harmony within these thoughts that they've had. Within these cups that were empty, they've learnt to deal with them. They've learnt to just carry on with their life with them there. you know, this sense of lack. But you're saying, no, let's address this together. You know, let's have true harmony here. You know, we're coming from a place of peace. Let's heal. Let's make sure that we're truly in a place of healing, in a place of growth and development. And as I said that, I've actually just noticed that the Three of Swords is at the bottom of the deck, and here it's these swords coming out, deep-rooted, core challenges, you know, of the heart coming out. Wow, Scorpio. So how do you see your partner? Wow. Wow, they really stand out to you. I mean, look at that. Look at that knight. That knight is wearing yellow. It's the only knight that truly does. So here, again, this is just saying that they stand out to you, but this is also them coming forward with, they have a lot of passion. You see them as having a lot of passion to give. Strong passion. Very fast energy. Adaptable energy. This is determination. This is true motivation to move forward in this love with you. It's like they've kept coming and coming and coming again and again and again. They will not give up, the Knight of Wands. But they do. It's almost, but they come from a place of following this urge. I mean, the Knight of Pentacles, they're slow and committed, and they only move forward when they truly are serious, right? And that's your partner's energy. And then you see them here as all of that passion, you know, but following urges, following these natural urges to move towards you. You know, perhaps they're offering this journey to you. See them as offering a journey here of very raw, very, you know, I mean, they're wearing yellow and they're moving forward here very fast. So, raw passion, a journey of raw passion. So what's the last card for Scorpio? How do they see their partner? How do they see their partner? Wow, I do. I love this card, the Six of Pentacles. And wow, look, you really do see them, don't you, Scorpio? Because before I expand on this card, I just want to say that in a way, let me just show you. In a way, the Justice card, I feel like the Justice card, what they're wearing in the Justice card looks very similar to what this individual wears in the Six of Pentacles, and I've always kind of taken note of that, right? And you see how the Justice card, they're holding a scales here, and in this as well they're holding these scales, so I feel like there are similarities. So and here I feel like you're seeing this, you're seeing that they want an equal and just relationship. And this is their energy. The Six of Pentacles is someone that looks upon, they're able to give and receive equally. They want balance. So you're seeing that they want balance with you. you're seeing them as someone that understands the trials and tribulations of others, right? These are people that are lacking in some way. They have a lot of compassion and empathy, and they're the sort of person, they're the sort of compassionate person that would step in if anyone needed anything. They would be there for them. And it's because of this deep sense of duty. It's this sense of having moral integrity and values that are deep rooted, that they follow. Yeah, I mean, they walk around and they hold these scales in their hand. They have this responsibility that to be a compassionate person, to be a giving individual, and this is someone that is open to receiving as well, I feel. And I don't know if they were always open to receiving, but I'm seeing someone now that, yeah, they just want to, you know, whatever you give to them, they truly do appreciate, I feel. And vice versa. I mean, they want to be able to provide you with pentacles. They want to provide you with a long-term commitment. And yeah, and actually as well, this is not only what I see, but also I feel like this is what you admire as well. You admire about them in some way. So now what we're going to do is look at the future of this relationship. This is going to be you and your partner's energy in the movements forward. The future of this relationship for Scorpio and their partner regarding love. The future of this relationship. Wow. Wow, this is really one of my favourite cards. This is the Four of Wands. My soulmate twin flame card here as well, I have to note that. And the 1111, this is about synchronicity. And this is a union, this is a divine union, I feel. The fours are all also about structure and stability, right? A solid foundation. And these individuals, they're coming together in this union, and they feel a sense of completeness, they feel a sense of wholeness. They're looking upon their journey together so far and how far they've come together, and now they're looking into the future and realizing there's so much more ahead of them. There's so much more ahead of them, and they're committed to this. They're committing to what is ahead, and they're truly knowing that they're going to walk through this path together. They're going to approach this journey together. And you see these flowers at the top of this card. It's like they're slowly going to grow and grow and grow in a way that is going to be of true value to both of you. And again, this is, you know, realizing that this connection runs deeper than just the surface. This runs deep, right? The future of, wow, the future of this relationship. We have two more cards here, and we have the Hierophant followed by the King of Cups. The Hierophant is a very grounding energy. This is having true faith in one another. These are the vows that two people make before they get married. I did mention this earlier, and you see this person, they're making a promise, they're holding up their hand and they're making a promise, and they're going to keep those promises. So you're keeping those promises together. You're being very open about really this faith and these vows, and you're moving forward in the right way. And this is my marriage card. I do have to say that when this comes out, this could be, you know, this is a very lifelong commitment, long-term commitment, long-standing commitment, and this is major arcana. So, and this came out next to the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands, you know, it's sort of, it looks like, you know, when, you know, once you get married here, making these vows to one another, and it's like you stand underneath these flowers, knowing that they're going to grow, knowing that they're going to bring true abundance over time. And the King of Cups is about emotional intelligence. This is true emotional intelligence for both of you. The King of Cups, they not only build their own kingdom that thrives on emotion and feeling, they also help others to build kingdoms. So this is a relationship where you work to better yourselves, better each other each and every day. You always have the best for your partner in mind, and vice versa. They hold these cups and they sit on this throne and they sit firm regardless of these waters, right? These waters are a little bit busy. They're not calm waters, but somehow they have this throne that stands tall, that stands firm. Okay, so both of you here just being able to really be responsible on this journey and know how much emotion there is, to share with one another, and doing so in a way, sharing this emotion in a way that is very much strong and grounded. So what is in the future of this relationship for Scorpio and their partner? This is so beautiful. I love this. I love this reading, Scorpio. Oh, wow. Okay, it just gets better. I mean, I feel like this is the best set of future cards I've had so far. We have the Lovers card. So true passion. You're not only following your heads, but you're deeply here following your hearts. And this is these individuals in union, this divine union that they are sharing together, and they're being bare here. They're sharing themselves bare. They're being truly authentic. And there's this sun in the background, and the sun we saw, didn't we? It's warming, very warming energy. Whenever I keep coming back to this place of, I'm seeing that snake in the corner of the card there, and I'm thinking about earlier when your partner here, there was a sense of them in their current energy looking at a cup and seeing a snake and thinking, this could potentially hurt me. Being this bearer could potentially hurt me. But I have so much trust in this relationship that, I feel like we could get through any. I don't feel like this is going to be deceptive, but if it was, then we can get through anything, right? And I'm feeling that here as well of no matter what happens, I feel you both have this inner knowing that it's, you're not going to hurt one another. And if you ever did, you would be able to get through it together. And if you ever did, it wouldn't be anything. It would probably be a misunderstanding. It wouldn't be, it's that inner knowing, really, that both of you have for one another. And you see how this person, they have this this divine connection behind them, and they're just trying to really flow with this journey in a way that feels natural. Yeah, four of wands. And perhaps because I'm getting that energy of, this has the potential to hurt me, perhaps you're both coming out of a place where you've had to overthink love, where you've had to really be in your heads about love and worry about love in some way. Perhaps, losing sleep over it, and letting love really affect your ability to function in some way. But it's like in this relationship, there's a trust, there's this inner trust, and that's really what draws you both together. And perhaps that's why the universe has really brought you both on this path together. next card is the Hermit. Yeah, you've both been on this journey of self-discovery. And now, through this journey of self-discovery, that this, from going within, from taking a step back, you're approaching this relationship with true wisdom. You have a lot of wisdom behind you, and you're both very analytical. And the paths you go down now, they're to further your experience. You're not taking steps back, you're taking steps forward that are really purposeful. And this is a couple here that values their privacy. They value the privacy that they have together. They value the hopes and dreams that they share. You see, this card, it looks like there's a star in that light. Looking upon that with wisdom, looking upon these hopes and dreams with true wisdom. Providing a light in the dark for one another. So if any of you do lack clarity, it's like you have the other to snap you back into it, snap you back and bring you back to where you need to be, right? Being that anchor for one another, being that light for one another on paths that perhaps lack clarity. In the future, in some journeys, you provide that support for one another that is going to move you forward in a way that is going to be constructive. So last card please for Scorpio. Last card please. Wow. Oh my, Scorpio. So we not only have the Hierophant, we not only have the Lovers card, the Hermit, we have 4 major arcana. So I have to say, I'll just show you this card quickly and then I'll expand on it. I have to say that 4 out of 6 cards here are major arcana, which is highly significant. Your future together is one that is of true purpose. That's what this is telling me. And also, the cards that aren't major arcana, the first card into the future here is the 4 of Wands. And the 4 of Wands is my soulmate twin flame card. This is truly divine. Okay? So it's like, really, you have 5 out of 6 cards here that show true life purpose in a relationship. It's like this was meant to happen, this was meant to be, you're meant to be together. And here the Judgment card, the last card for you, Scorpio. This is both of you going through a deep awakening. You see, you're taking high ground, both of you, above you're putting the past to rest, okay? So you see this past. And these individuals, these individuals represent past memories that lacked clarity in some way. And looking back over them and seeing them clearly, seeing these situations for what they truly were, and in doing so, and being able to take an open perspective and a higher perspective over these situations, you're both able to find a place of acceptance and closure. So again, this is focusing on healing, past the past in a way, but healing yourselves also from the inside out, and then moving forward with acceptance and a deep awakening here, an enlightenment of some sort. This card is about an enlightenment, but it's also about closure. The closure that comes with enlightenment, the insight that comes with enlightenment, and being able to move forward because you just feel like you've accepted everything and you've learned what you needed to. You've been on this journey of self-discovery, you've learned what you needed to, and now really in this relationship there's a path ahead that is truly substantial, so substantial that you know, it's like a new journey altogether in a way, because of all of these divine changes that have been happening in your lives. Wow, that's beautiful. And I feel like here you're working together. You're working together, and that's why this is so successful. Yeah, your future here. Very beautiful, very significant. So now we're just going to... Okay. So now what I do, the card has already come out, the cards have spoken, I've been guided towards this card, so I'm going to accept this, but I'll just explain what I do. So I've written a card, I've written a poem for every card in this deck. And what I do now is I shuffle, and the next card that comes out, I look at the poem that relates to that card, and that's just a little closing message for you. That's where I kind of take a step back and your intuition really takes over, and I allow you to really analyse this and, you know, take something out of this reading of, you know, that you can perhaps look back to for more insight. So the card we have for you, guess what, okay? It's actually a major arcana as well. So, I mean, wow. Okay, Scorpio. We have the Temperance card. The Temperance card is my divine guidance card. This is, you know, this card I see as the divine guidance card. I also see the High Priestess and the Change card, and yeah, those two. So I have 3 main cards here, and the one that's come out is the Temperance card, and this did come out in my pre-meditation before this reading, if you're interested. So very much this is about balance, this is about finding harmony and really a sense of calm, moving towards a journey of true clarity and intuition, and finding security and happiness. But let me just find this poem for you, Scorpio. $48. This reconciliation of mind, body and soul brings light to a place which is truly whole. Their heart finds balance, binding together in a time of great care and good measure. Following all paths in moderation to succeed, life is a journey of which there are many. The greatest proportion is one of harmony. Remember, it is important to feel complete. And I feel like here as well, there's a sense of letting go, right? Letting go in order to really have that balance, really have that harmony and feel grounded, not only in your commitments, but also your emotions. So very beautiful energy. And for those of you that want to take note of the poem, I will show this to you, and you can print screen if you want, or you can just, you know, read this for yourselves in your own time. Beautiful, very beautiful, Scorpio. Very nice closing message for you. And it really aligns with your future energy, I feel. So now I'm going to continue this reading through an extended portion. You can find the link in my description. And there, all I'm going to do, because these are long readings anyway, these are deep readings anyway. So what I do in this extended reading is I look at the higher purpose, the deep purpose behind this reading, the deep purpose of this love, and I look at the deep purpose of this love for you and the deep purpose of this reading for you, and then I look at the deep purpose of this love for your partner and the deep purpose of this reading for your partner, okay? So yeah, but beautiful energy, and I feel like here we've addressed so much already, and I feel like, yeah, you've taken me on a real journey, Scorpio, a real journey. Because remember that this is your energy. I am just the messenger. So, wow, look at that. And if there's trouble focusing, let me just bring that back. If there's trouble focusing, that tells me that this is an important message for you. Wow, look at that. It's not focusing. That means the energy in this room is very strong. Okay? Oh my. Wow. Okay, there we go. Did you see that? Wow, I have goosebumps. Wow. Goosebumps. Wow, that really took me back a little bit, seeing the camera. Let me just... continue what I was saying. Yeah, so this is your energy. I'm just the messenger, right? So you've really taken me on a journey today, and yeah, I wish you all of the true love blessings in your movements forward, and I'm sending you all of my love and light.